everyone, it's Lexi. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you a what I spend in a week video. So I'm really excited for this one. I've definitely within the last few years have gotten more into personal finance, and now I'm no longer a kind of poor, struggling graduate student, and I have a livable salary now. I'm very excited to kind of, dive in and really actually start, investing in savings and all those things, which is really exciting. Recently, I paid off all of my student loans, which is such a great feeling. And so my kind of finances have changed a little bit. I really kind of shifted from really focusing on paying off those student loans to now focusing more on saving and saving for a future car. So this is kind of what my finances are looking like right now. I am focused on keeping my spending to a minimum right now, especially with the holiday season approaching. I definitely really want to prioritize, having money for, nice gifts for friends and family, and saving for a future car that we want to get next spring, and saving in my future as well. So this is kind of what my traditional typical spending looks like kind of week to week. So without further ado, let's get started. Before we look at what I've spent this week, it's important that we look at my mandatory monthly expenses. Each month I spend $474 towards my laser hair removal, $40 toward my car wash membership, $96 for life insurance, $27 towards subscriptions, and also I put $2,000 each month towards my savings. So that leads for a monthly total of $2,637. If we are to break that down per week, I spend roughly $659.25 towards my mandatory monthly expenses. My first spending day of the week was Tuesday, and every morning when I go to work on Tuesdays and Thursday in person, I always treat myself to an iced tea at Dunkin', which comes to $2.80. This just helps make my mornings a little bit easier because I start work at 6. And every Tuesdays and Thursdays, in addition to my normal 9 to 5, I also teach at the university, so parking comes to $2.35 for the time that I'm there, and this leads to a daily total of $5.15. My next spending day was Thursday, and this was an in-person work day for me. So as always, this means I start my morning with my $2.80 tea from Dunkin' Donuts. And in addition as well, I also had to head over to campus to teach my class. Parking this time came to $2.35 as well. You can see it was a very dreary day. On my way home, I stopped for gas, which came to $23.55. There was a promotion, so I was able to get gas a little bit cheaper per gallon, which is always nice with this gas station I always go to. And then I also stopped to pick up groceries for the week. We didn't need too much. There was just some things here or there that we needed, but for the most part it was pretty basic stuff. Our total came to $102.39 for groceries for the week. This led to a daily total of $131.09. Moving on to Saturday, one of the few things that I like to do to treat myself once a month is to get a facial. It's one of the few things that helps me relax. So this is something that I'm willing to spend a little bit extra money on, which came to $165.10. And then my way home, I had to stop by the grocery store to pick up a few things for breakfast, and then also my dad's birthday dinner, which would be tomorrow, which came to $35.73. This resulted in a daily total of $208.83. Finally, on Sunday, we went to town for the bookstore, and every year at Christmas time, we always like to get Christmas crackers. It's a kind of Canadian tradition, and a lot of the shops here are selling them, which is really cool. So I picked up that as well, and I only bought the crackers for our family and also Willow as well. This came to a total of $46.93. So finally, my grand total for the week was $392, and if we add in what I require to spend each month on my mandatory expenses, it comes to $1,051.25. We can see that when we look at my budget breakdown, we can see that roughly 2/3 of my spending goes towards my mandatory expenses. If we then are eliminating the mandatory expenses, we can see that most of my money goes towards groceries and self-care. Getting a facial once a month is something that I treat myself to. It just helps me calm down and relax and really helps with my skin. So having that, spent every month is not always that big deal. Like I said, I only do it once a month, so this is kind of abnormal normal. So if we were to take out that rare case, we can see that the vast majority of my spending goes towards groceries and then the one-time purchase of the Christmas crackers for Christmas, which we do every year to keep up with tradition. But we can see that like most of my spending is not outrageous. There are some things where I treat myself for, like, you know, facials or, you know, fun holiday crackers, but for the most part my spending is pretty consistent on essentials like gas and groceries. So this is kind of what my typical spending looks like week to week. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more personal finance videos, you know, down below in the comments. I think, like I said, I've definitely become much more interested in this now that I'm like, oh, the future is bright. I don't have student loans anymore, which is, you know, I'm really fortunate that that is not the case. Like, that is my situation right now. So if you want to see more, you know, finance videos, just let me know in the comments below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.